Today on Tamron Hall, I survived.
Good.
A dream safari turns into a fight for life. A massive elephant charges.
It's like 15 freight trains coming straight at you.
One traveler trampled. Now he's here to tell us what happened. Then, a devastating freeway crash. A nursing student impaled by a metal pole. Doctors gave her a 1% chance to live.
The scariest part for me was just thinking, I'm 21, I'm gonna die.
Today, she's sharing how she beat those odds. And buried alive under an avalanche. One man running out of time.
When I got buried, I knew I was in trouble.
And his wife, who refused to stop searching. Now they're both here with their story of survival.
Tamron, I was buried for 296 minutes.
And a sightseeing flight that turned into seconds of sheer terror. Pilot forced to land on a busy city street. What did that impact feel like? And a miracle escape that had everyone watching and holding their breath. Tamron Hall starts now.
I give you everything I am. You give it back to me and more. We're gonna make our dreams come true and live a good life, good life.
Thank you for joining wherever you are. Hello there, man. Wow. Have a sit down. All hour long, we're going to be meeting the people behind unbelievable stories of survival that are trending right now. You might have seen this one. I've watched it a million times. Jaw-dropping video caught on camera. Commercial jet landing at Newark Airport last week. When it hits a delivery truck, the collision captured on dash cam video. I've watched it a million times, and I still don't know how this man survived. Take a look. Okay, so new video from the airport shows the moment the jet's wheels slam into the truck, which was driving down the New Jersey Turnpike. The aircraft also hit a light pole. Miraculously, that guy, his name is Warren Bordley. I want to know what he was singing and what he did afterward. He was taken to the hospital where he was treated, released minor injuries. No injuries reported for the people on the plane. There were 230 people on that plane. They were coming back from Venice, Italy. Can you imagine? Like, have a vacation of a lifetime. You're like, are you kidding me? The NTSB, that's the National Transportation Safety Board, they've called this an accident, and they're investigating what went wrong. So our first guest, as I said, all hour long, miraculous stories of survival. Our first guest, Janina Akporavbar, knows just what it's like to be suddenly looking at life and death. This story, 22-year-old nursing student making headlines after this freak accident. This all went down on a California highway, left her in a desperate fight for her life when, and I'm telling you to brace yourself, a metal pole collided with her vehicle. I have to warn you, some of this may be very difficult, but she survived. Take a look.
It was a day like any other. I was driving on the 10 freeway westbound home with my little brother in the back seat. We were talking about how his school day went, and then all of a sudden, I see this big pole on the freeway. There was a truck that ran over it, and it was coming straight at my car, and then I hear this big grinding noise. I felt like I couldn't breathe, like somebody took my breath away, like I got punched in the stomach, and that's when it hit. That the pole had gone up and under my car. The pole was in my stomach. I was in so much pain, and my car was still going 70 miles per hour. So I knew I had to move over to the right so no car would hit us. And then I could feel like a rattling in my stomach. And I realized it was other cars still running over the pole in my stomach. When the paramedics got there, they looked at me, and the first thing I said was, "Get me out of this car." And I kept feeling like I was passing out, and they kept shaking me awake, telling me to stay awake. In that moment when I kept passing out, I was like, that's it for me. I'm dying at 21.
Against all odds, Janina survived. Tam fam, please welcome Janina Akporavbar.
Thank you.
I cannot believe I am looking at you right now. How do you feel?
I feel happy to be alive, thankful for
Okay, first of all, the fact that you have the sweetest smile and energy. Okay, let's start here. All right. When you were in the car and you just talked about this grinding sound that you heard, when did you take me to the moment you realized that thing I saw is now in me?
Yeah, it took me a second. I remember I heard the sound, and at first I was just driving. I didn't feel anything. I felt a little nauseous, but I thought I was just sick from food or something. And then I feel a dripping sensation on the bottom, and I look down, and the pole is in my stomach.
So you looked down, you did not go into shock in that moment?
No.
Your brother was in the back seat.
Yes.
Your brother has special needs.
Yes.
My understanding is that your instinct was, I have this, and I have to protect him.
Yeah.
But you were unable to move.
Yes.
What did it feel like?
I felt like something was like punching at the back of my stomach and like digging in, like just pushing a hole in the back of me.
Was it like a sudden rush of pain?
Yeah, a sudden rush of pain, like an explosion, like in my stomach. It took my breath away.
Your instinct, like some people's instinct would have been to try to pull away or move. You did not.
No, I knew because of my nursing school training, you have to stay still or it'll make you bleed out.
Okay. So again, Janina, you had the presence of mind not to do what I think a lot of people would have instinctively done, which is try to move.
Yeah.
Because you were nursing. So you were that conscious that you could go to a lesson that you'd learn in class?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to, in the midst of all this, pull over
Yeah.
and call 911?
Yeah.
What superhero power?
I love my brother.
Your brother?
I love my brother.
You love your brother.
I don't want anything to happen to him. That was my first thought.
When you were trying to navigate the car to pull over, you could still feel the people running over the pole.
Yeah, I could feel it rattling in my stomach.
When paramedics, that's the picture of when the paramedics got there. You said something about the look on their face was the first time you felt fear.
Yeah, it looked like they were scared, like they didn't know what to do.
So they look at you and you see in their trained faces, oh my goodness. The jaws of life then are brought in. And I heard that you were joking at some point. You figured, I'm just gonna try to humor my way out of this.
It's what made me not scared.
Okay, are you known for being a really strong, tough person?
Yes.
You are. By all accounts of witnesses, this is how calm she was at the time. Was there any part of your body firing off survival, like anything like that?
I just was like, I'm 21, I don't want to die, and my little brother's in the back seat, and he was only 15, and he's my baby, and I have to protect him, so I have to stay good until I can help him and make sure he's out of the car, and then I can panic.
So your entire drive was for your brother.
Yeah.
Coming up on the way to the hospital, Janina made the firefighters pinky promise something with a pole inside of her, not sure if she is going to survive. She is doing pinky promises, what they promised after the break, and she survived after the break.